Today, we are going to look at the 1953 sci-fi classic,
It came from outer space.
The story is by Bradbury, and this was directed by the legendary Jack Arnold. So for this movie review, I will go over the storyline, show you some scenes that I liked, provide you with the pros and cons, and give this movie a rating from 1 to 5. That way you know if it's worth watching. And I will do all of those things in this video. But before we do that, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. So in this film, a flying saucer crash lands in the middle of an Arizona desert and begins to take over the local townspeople. Eventually, an amateur astronomer discovers the extraterrestrials' secret location and purpose for their visit. Will we survive? Look at this, fellas. They don't make them like this anymore.
You know who the stars say a man born under your sign should marry?
No.
Me. I'm a Scorpio, and a Scorpio always gets along well with a Sagittarius. Quite helpless in certain situations. Starlight, star bright, first star I've seen tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might.
Ride that big telescope tonight.
Have the wish I wish tonight.
Oh well, I was close. Damn! The old meteor cock block.
What was that?
A meteor. One of the biggest.
Holy shit! I think Darth Vader's in there. Look out! It's E.T.
Look.
What's that?
Yeah.
Listen, bud. Click like and subscribe to my channel.
I don't know. Might be somebody up that way tapping the wires, or
I said click like and subscribe.
back that way listening to us like we're listening to him.
Listen, pal, why don't you put that hot little cookie, Miss Fields, on the
After you've
phone?
been working out in the desert 15 years like I have.
Hey,
you hear a
tell
lot
that
of
old
things.
fart to shut up.
See a lot of things, too. Sun in the sky. Still here?
No, it's gone.
Well, that's the way it is. Comes and goes.
Look out!
Look at that! What is it? George! Frank! Frank? George? Wait! I want to talk to you! George? Frank?
George, Frank, what the hell are you fruitcakes doing in there?
Keep away.
Where have you been? We've been looking all over for you. I want to help you. What happened out there in the desert? Tell me and we'll go to the sheriff.
Stand back.
Oh no! Whew, it's just some little turd. Check out this hot ass blonde.
You know Frank's wife, Miss Dillon? Miss Dillon, Miss Dean, a friend of George's.
Hello, Jane. Hi.
Miss Dillon, tell John here what you told me.
Well, the minute he came home, I knew there was something wrong.
Seems Frank took off under peculiar circumstances.
Same for George. This landlady told me he skipped dinner. But I like George. Not with his appetite.
Hey buddy, you wanna see my big hairy one-eyed wonder worm? Well, I guess that space worm made the sheriff a little horny. So what are the pros and cons of this movie?
The pros.
Very good acting. It's a pretty cool story. The pacing is just right. A great score. Nice camera work. And I gotta say, the babes, nice jugs. And what about those cons? You know, the smoking hot Ellen Fields in this movie, that female lead? We don't get to see her naked. We don't get to see that hot blonde in any skimpy outfits. There's no bikini babes in this movie. This film doesn't have any blood, guts, or gore. Where are the titties? So here we are. And you want to know what I give It Came From Outer Space? On a 1 to 5 rating, 5 being the best, what do I give this film? Folks, this movie earns a 1. That's right, a 1. This movie is mildly entertaining. It does have those very, very pretty ladies in this film. But you know, it's dated. There's no nudity, no sleaze. They barely show the alien space creature in this film. And it's pretty silly looking by today's standards, right? But like I said, this movie is mildly entertaining for my taste. But watchable. I'm glad I watched it. And I could see while watching this movie how influential it has been. And I know what you're saying. You want to watch this movie. And, you know, like the rest of us, you don't have a lot of money. That's why you come here. You come here to me.
I am your movie guru. I am your sci-fi horror movie therapist.
You want answers? You come to me. Well, the doctor's gonna deliver. Hell yeah, I'm gonna deliver. Here, folks, you too can watch It Came From Outer Space for free. Check it out on these channels and watch It Came From Outer Space for free. Hell yeah. Well, the little pup decided to crash land on my movie review here and say hello. Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. This movie kind of spooked him out. He said, I don't like those extraterrestrial movies. They scare me, especially the black and white ones. Can you believe that?
Those movies are boring.
What's that?
Let's watch some more Kung Fu movies.
Well, make sure you check out my other movie reviews. I reviewed horror films, sci-fi films, action films, and even some adult films. So check them out, because those too are free. Try not to look too excited, okay?
Shut up.
Well, thank you for watching my video, and stay safe!
Remember that movie Creep Show? Meteor shit.